Welcome to Behind the Velvet Robes. How good do I look? Real good. That's because I'm wearing designer Vivienne Westwood. And today, we're gonna meet her. It's a special, just Vivienne and me. So stay tuned, because it's gonna be a legendary show. This is the place. She actually has a new boutique in SoHo, so we're gonna go in and meet Vivienne Westwood. I'm a little nervous because, like I said, she's a legend, so hope she's nice to me. For over 25 years, Vivienne Westwood has pushed the boundaries of fashion. Designers and journalists alike look to her to see just where fashion is going. She's recently made a commitment to America by showing her Red Label collection at the New York fashion shows. The opening of her new Vivienne Westwood boutique in downtown SoHo this spring gave us the opportunity to sit down and talk about her work and amazing life. Hi, how are you? Look, how good do I look?
Yeah.
Hello, this is yours.
I know, it looks lovely.
It's kind of old, so don't tell anybody.
Then it's really yours, that's fantastic.
So come into your store.
She didn't just borrow it.
No, it's mine.
Yeah.
I paid big bucks for this.
Yeah.
Gold label, gold label. Come on in. To your store. Did you decorate it yourself?
No, we have certain sort of iconography that we have all over the world in our shops, like the chandelier and the...
I love this. Is this new?
I did this in a Tudor collection about 2 years ago. Yeah.
Very
It's
fabric.
a beautiful fabric, isn't it? Yeah.
She's a legend. I'm like very nervous, I have to tell you.
Yeah.
Very nervous. So come in, let's sit down and do some girl talk. When I think of Westwood, I think of very fitted, of course corsets, you're famous for that, but very fitted, very feminine, but yet very wearable, comfortable clothing.
Mm-hmm. They certainly do give you a silhouette, poetry, emotion, whatever it is, a physical dynamic. They flatter you. They enhance the proportion of your body. They sort of refine it, you know. You look more curvy. You've got longer legs, bigger bust, or whatever, all these things.
You do 4 lines. You do men's, Anglomania, gold label, and red label.
Yeah.
What's the difference between these lines? Is it just price? Is it fit? What is it?
The gold label is the starting point of everything, really, and it's where all the ideas come from, it's where all the development is. The red label really, really benefits from all that research. Men, all right, that's men. And then the Anglomania is more, it's for boys and girls, it's for young people, essentially, and it's sort of starting with jeans and street fashion. We're going to do a show with the red label here. In 2 weeks' time, we do our golden label in Paris.
Why are you not doing gold label in New York? I'm so disappointed.
No.
I want everything here.
But we sell it in the shop, and I want 2 separate places to show the red and the gold label. I want to distinguish them.
Why New York is the cheaper line,
Yeah.
and and Europe is the more expensive one.
Paris,
I'm
yeah.
like insulted. Should I, as an American citizen, should I be insulted?
Well, in a way, the red label is more mass production. The golden label is more couture, and Paris is orientated more towards the couture end of things. That's it survives on luxury industry.
Why now are you opening a store in New York?
It's important to have a base in America because you can't sell in America without, really having that base. And so we have that here now.
You have influenced many designers. I mean, I saw John Galliano wearing he actually was wearing a Vivienne Westwood like little shearling jacket. Mm-hmm. So not only do you influence them, but they love to buy your clothes. Why do you think that is?
Oh gosh, why does anybody like to buy my clothes? Because I offer something that you can't get anywhere else.
You always have this world's end.
It's an orb, isn't it?
An orb.
Yeah. But anyway, you could call it World's End if you wanted.
Well, the name of your store is World's End in London.
Yeah. This is part of the royal regalia of the Queen. This thing, she holds it in her hand when she opens Parliament. It represents the world. And this is like a satellite ring for the future. So that kind of sums me up, that I'm sort of traditional, but that it goes into the future.
You read a lot.
Yeah. Oh, it's my luxury and passion in life is reading. Yeah.
You have all these things to do. You have to design. You have to do 5 million things. Where do you find the time to read? Because I'm on information overload. I get 1,000 magazines: Vogue, Bazaar, Elle, British Vogue.
Well, I don't read magazines. I never look at magazines, and I don't have a television. I don't even go to the cinema.
You don't have a television.
I'm bored by the cinema.
See, I would think that you would go and get inspired.
I don't go on holiday.
You don't go on holiday?
No, because my social life is to do with my work. I'm always travelling anyway. And so my luxury is to stay at home and read. Even when I first started, I never wanted to do it in the first place. I just wanted to read.
What do you mean you didn't want to? You didn't want to be a designer?
No, I didn't.
What do you mean?
I just did it to help my boyfriend at the time because I knew I could. I could always, at the age of 5, I could have made a pair of shoes. I've always had what I call this spatial intelligence. I could always know where to start and therefore how to carry on.
Well, you know what I'd like to do? Oh my God, look at everybody over there.
And I love...
They're all like listening. Is this a good interview?
I think so.
I want to take
a brilliant interview.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm really good. I thank you. Thank you. Well, you know what, everyone, I'm tired of asking questions. Is there anything that you want to tell my viewers that no one has asked you? Because we always ask inspiration. What are you doing this season? Color. It's so boring.
You mentioned that I did the corset and then I do the high heel shoes and I do all these really sexy things. But if somebody would ask me, what would I choose from Vivienne Westwood that would be Vivienne Westwood? One of the things I would say, perhaps before anything, is a little tight-fitting, fine-knit twin set. Now then, I brought that into fashion. People don't know, they think of me as this extremist. Now that is the underpinning of practically everybody's collection these days. I think there's nothing more sexy than a little sweater cardigan with just 2 or 3 buttons undone at the top and the rest buttoned, and it's all about, will she get, it's all about eventually getting undressed somehow, and you're a little bit there when you have something like that.
I'm loving your hair. I want to cut my hair. I'm going through this hair dilemma, and I love your hair. You're always doing a funky color, but I like to cut too. Who does your hair?
I do.
You do your hair? Wait. You color it and you cut it?
Yeah.
You could have a salon, a beauty salon in the back.
And I curl it. It's totally straight as well.
What don't you do? What don't you do?
I find it less time-consuming to do my own hair. For a start, I can do it more quickly at home than go out. You've got glitter in your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks nice, yeah.
Well, I dare to be different. That's what fashion should be. I mean, don't you think fashion should be daring? Women should take a risk in life?
I just think that people are as different as birds, and peacocks don't mate with eagles and doves don't mate with sparrows. They don't have anything in common with each other. And I do feel myself to be a different species from most people who I more or less ignore, actually. It's something totally beyond my conception that people would want to hide or to be, you know, try to be like everybody else. This is what I never could understand and never will understand.
So, Vivian, I'm loving these drapes, which...
Yeah, you could pull it across.
I could?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's like a little stage all back there.
What's with the hair floor?
Well, I expect it's in relation to these little satyr feet. It's probably human hair, but it reminds you of like hairy goat's legs, and it's sort of organic. It's a different thing than a leopard print. You know, it's sort of animal, human.
Do you have pets? Do you have any dogs?
I have a dog, yeah.
What kind of dog? We're dog crazy on Behind the Velvet Ropes. Dog crazy.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture?
Oh, I don't have it right here, no.
What's his name?
She's a girl. She's called Alexandra, and she's your wire-haired fox terrier.
Cute.
It's the same one that's in Tintin, you know, that little dog in Tintin.
I want to meet her.
She's ever so pretty.
So we're in the gold label, which is the more like she exclusive. Is this not true?
Yeah.
And
well, something like this little thing here, it looks like it's a simple dress. It's got some soft little construction inside, which is very clever. But when you see that on the body, then it's something else. It does it because it's doing something that it can't do on the stand, because the stand isn't soft. And this comes with a little jacket, and when you wear the jacket over it, nobody's ever seen a jacket like that before, because they don't realise that inside this is this little thing that's pulling you in. And if there's one place you can be comfortable and pull in, it's the waist. It doesn't hurt at all. You know, it makes you feel really, really good.
Look, I suffer a little bit to look good anyway, so I don't mind. It's okay.
Anyway, this jacket, nobody would realise this if I didn't explain it, but this was inspired by the Renaissance. Now, when you look at the Renaissance, one thing that you notice is that they don't have any stripes, but they have lots of borders around things. Everything seems to be framed by little borders, the sleeves, whatever. And what I did is I had a fabric, and the colour changes here. It's not a seam here, it's a colour change.
That's not... Oh.
So if you turn it underneath, it's still the colour change. Everything is worked with mitering here, you see, so that you keep the border on the straight edge all the time. So I kind of plan things out in such a way that all the tricks are done before the machinist gets it. She doesn't have to be bothering to sew piping on the top or anything. It's all done, worked out before she gets it, and then you get this effect that just comes together.
My eye keeps going to this. I'm loving this. Is just a shirt dress, but
Well, what happens with this dress is that when you get it on, it like pulls itself around you. You know, it's like you just sort of, somebody grabbed it, even you, and just put it together.
$820, which I think that's not bad. And this you can wear
not
forever.
That much. It can't be. $820.
$820.
No, it must be. It must be a tenth of it.
Designers
surely.
don't even know the prices. I asked Galliano something, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know."
It can't be that. It's certainly not worth
$820.
it.
It's not worth it. Yes, it is. Are you crazy?
It's amazing.
Don't say that.
I don't have to buy clothes. I just get
Lucky
them already.
you. You know.
Yeah.
Now, I was looking at this before. How cute. Now, this is like a man's briefcase. We love that. You do men's for women, like kind of like you're very influenced by men and their accoutrement.
We could go and have a look at the menswear. Do you want to?
I want to do that, but wait, look at this. Now, this is like freaking me out because this is me. This is priceless. This is like Harry Winston jewels.
It is lovely because it all folds.
Of course
when you get it on, and it gives you all the cleavage and everything.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and we've got a dress as well, and it's every woman's dream, the dress, I promise you. I mean, I did say to you that we started with the Golden Label collection, but in actual fact, that's not true. We start with the menswear collection first, and a lot of that tailoring influence goes from the women, and a lot of the women's tailoring influences the men.
One of my friends only wears
really,
Westwood
really lovely.
men's. He
It's
only
not
wears
called
Westwood.
Patrick, is he?
He
Yeah.
is.
I met him last
how
night.
did you know that? He's like my very good friend.
Yeah, and I
He's like
met
my
him last
sister.
night, and he looked so brilliant that I have had to go up and speak to him.
Andreas, this is Vivian's husband.
Hello.
Now, do you influence your woman with her designing the menswear? Do you have anything to say about it?
I hope I'm an inspiration to her. And of course, a lot of things are fitted even on me. I try a lot of things on, say if they are comfortable, if they are fit properly and all that kind of thing.
Are these hers? Because I love the detail of this pocket. It's very cool.
Yeah.
They're good, no, because they should look like you are drag them down with your hands. You know, they're cut in that way.
They look like they've been used.
They've
you
been
know.
really
They're
used.
not yours, they're like something that's got a history to it, you know, got a life of its own.
And they've got everywhere little pleats, you know, like.
Look at that. See, every detail. It's just like you're very detail-oriented. Everything. Who wins an argument when you're going to design something?
Always
Her. As it should
because
be.
she's always right.
She is. Thank you. Women rule. Hello. Thank you. Look at all this color. It's like fab. Look at that. Would you wear this?
Of course I would. Of course I would. I would wear everything here.
You do, I bet. You get to wear it and then put it back.
No, look, it's nice.
It's fabulous.
That little check tie. Goes to everything, these colors.
Wow.
Practical.
So, well, you know what? I'm like running out of questions, so I think I'm just gonna like stop and like try some stuff on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I will see you later at the party. Party tonight. So we'll be back. Thanks.
Yeah, and hopefully you can come to the show.
I'm coming. Are you
Yeah,
crazy?
yeah,
Wouldn't miss it.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Right, yeah, great.
What's your name?
Alicia.
Alicia's gonna help me pick some stuff, and I'm gonna try some Vivian on. Ooh, I'm so excited.
Okay.
Now, I'm loving this pinstripe.
This is one of my favorites. Long, beautiful skirt.
I love that. With this?
Yeah.
Okay, well let's do this too. Let's do two different looks.
Okay.
And then how about this? One of these. Love that. Okay, I'm going. Let's go. Love that. Tom, my assistant, what do you think?
I'm telling you, you never look better.
I like that. Ooh. Woo! This one. Ooh. I cannot eat for another year. But I look good. Do I look good or what? One more. Oh, I love this one too. I am working this outfit. I love my job. Okay, Alicia, I think I'll take the suit.
Great. How would you like to pay for that?
Charge it.
Okay.
You viewers are very lucky today because we are backstage at the Vivienne Westwood fashion show. So we're gonna go into makeup. Let's see. She always makes a statement with her makeup and her hair. Oh, hey, it's my favorite. What do we, hey, Chandra, I love it. Oh my God, what is the deal? I'm loving this.
I'm Ganesh.
You're next.
I'm ready. What's the look? I mean, I'm getting it, but just do an explanation for them.
Okay. Well, the look today, Lauren, is they're immigrants coming from another world. They're kind of these unknown creatures that are arriving decked out in Vivienne Westwood.
Well, that's cool, because I'm an alien. Did you know that? And I'm an alien from another planet. At least my viewers think so.
I knew that too.
I know you did. PR person coming through. Make it snappy. You're ruining my interview here. Hurry up. He looks good in his Vivienne. So, okay, why do you love walking for Vivienne? Because I see you on every catwalk, major designers, always.
Yeah, Vivienne's, it's about a show, it's fun. I like being able to really work it up. You know, her clothes are good, the makeup's always fun.
Do you personally wear her clothes?
Yeah, I do. I have her boots on.
Oh, let me see. Look cool.
They're kind of old though.
Are you good with your own makeup?
I'm hopeless, I can't do anything. The only thing I can do is mascara, that's all. And of course mascara is completely pointless.
Here she is. Hey. I love how you're doing. Okay. Are you cool, calm, and collected?
Tired, I've been working all night, but yeah.
I'm tired too. I've done 5,000 interviews already this
Anyway, I'm
week.
really looking forward to the show. It's going to be super, super.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm loving the makeup. James Caliardos rocks my world.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go do the hair now.
Yeah, right.
So I love your hair. You gotta give me lessons later. Lessons. I'm going back to Vivienne's house.
Okay.
All right.
Bye,
Go to
Laura.
work, girlfriend. Let's go. Danilo, my favorite. Danilo. Ah, I knew it had to be you. Tatiana, one of my favorite models. How are you?
You're looking great.
How are you?
The occasion.
Saw your program yesterday. We're so fun.
It's a fun program, and you're going to be on it. So
You are on
Yeah.
it.
So why is Vivienne the most fun to work for?
Part of the excitement for me is the years, the legacy of Vivienne. So there's always that interest, and you know, she's given me something to inspire me with. She's very inspiring.
She's right there. I know. I'm loving her hair.
Hey.
You know what? She does it
Sorry.
herself.
I know. She
I was like,
does.
what? Like, I need somebody.
She is a goddess.
There she is. She's a goddess. She
I haven't
rocks.
finished it today. I'm going to let Danilo finish it for
Tatiana,
me.
I can't wait to go.
You better move yourself, Tatiana. Miss Thing is over here, getting done.
Just,
You know, a man in a skirt. Love that. Love that. Because you have good legs, too. But you're lucky you don't have to shave, okay? What's this?
It's something from the 19th century, a hand-painted thing. Yeah.
Do you collect, like, antique jewelry and...
I sometimes buy things if I'm really attracted to it, and I have one or two small things that I really love, which I wear nearly all the time, and this I wear quite a lot.
It looks great. So you're having fun in New York?
I am actually.
Where are you going to eat?
The
You going
food's really good.
Thank you. Don't gain weight, though. You won't fit into the Westwood. So what are we going to see today on the runway?
Oh God, it's going to be fantastic. I don't know. You just have to wait. No, I don't know.
She's just
Yeah.
keeping me in suspense. I can't
Yeah.
take it.
So
Color?
very, very noble and beautiful, like you never saw before. That's all. I'll tell you what our concept was for the red label. We sort of, because it's the first time we're doing it, and we imagine ourselves as kind of another wave of immigrants coming here. And you know, America is the only country that is this incredible phenomenon whereby there is such an ethnic mix of people from different cultural backgrounds, and we just see ourselves as like another wave coming from the old world. It's almost as if there were undiscovered territory that nobody'd ever been to, and these people came from there. And it's going to be a bit like that, but it can't help but be British despite all that, because that's who I am. People will not be disappointed because Red Label takes a life of its own. It starts to develop and become something terribly interesting, and it's always really, really raunchy. And yet, You know, you can play, you can be demure and raunchy at the same time. It's fantastic, and this season it's just full of different textures and patterns and colour, and it's just styled to the limit with accessories and accessories, and it's just all these different things.
You've never followed trends. You always create your own trend and do your own thing.
I always did things that I liked. I never had a pressure from a big producer that wanted to come along and help me, telling me what to do. And so at this point in time, it's kind of made me very strong because I've had more than 20 years developing something, and other people can't do it because they might want to, but you can't just press a button and do those things. So because other people have been concerning themselves with marketing, they've been essentially marketing the same thing, which is practically nothing, you know, something really two-dimensional with nothing to it. Yeah, because I do firmly believe that I offer a choice which is unavailable anywhere else. You can either dress like everybody else or you can dress individually. And funnily enough, the stronger the clothes are, the more rapport they have with your body, with your physical sense of yourself, and the more you emerge as somebody who looks different than anybody else.
Why is all this fashion coming from London? Why do you think that is? You seem to be influencing like everybody.
It's all a hype, and London's been hyped, and now New York's being hyped, and so, you know, that's where I am. If there's a bit of hype, you know, take advantage of it.
She's there, carpe diem. I like that. Seize the day.
I'd like to make the point that unless you make clothes, as I've defined them, things that really are doing something for you, you can't style. You can't style something really stupid like a black puffer parka, whatever it is, and a white t-shirt, and put one of these crazy little savage printed hats onto it. You know, you'll just look like a victim wearing a silly hat. But if you put it onto everything else, you look like, what is that? I can't even get it. Where did it come from? It looks so great.
Well, your shows are visionary. I mean, and everything is done. It's not just the clothes. When I see a Vivienne Westwood show, it is all about the hair, it is all about the makeup, and it is all about the accessories, the shoes, the bags, and it's a whole look. Vivienne Westwood's new store opening was a major success. Everybody who was anybody in the world of fashion was at the Moet and Chandon sponsored soiree, and so were we. Hey, Moet and Chandon in the house! Woo! I hope you've enjoyed this very special peek at the legendary Vivienne Westwood. And thanks Moet and Chandon for always hosting a really great party. See you next week, guys.